Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today in this video we will learn how to create a random password generator using JavaScript. We will design this page using HTML and CSS. Then we will add the JavaScript to generate the random password. When we will click on this Generate Password button, it will display a random password. Every time we will click here it will display a new password. These are the strong password that includes the uppercase lowercase numbers, and a special symbol. We can click on this copy button to copy this password and paste it anywhere. So let's start to create this random password generator using JavaScript. Now, we have this folder and I have one HTML file, one CSS file and another folder called images. In this folder, I have two icons. You can find these icons download link in the video description. Now I will open these files with my code editor, which is Visual Studio Code. You can use any code editor. So this is the HTML file where I have added the basic HTML structure. And this one is the CSS file where I have added the margin padding, font family, and box sizing. These CSS properties are applicable for all the HTML elements. Then we have the link tag that will connect the HTML and CSS file, because here I have added refstyle.css. Now we will add the code within this body tag, so we'll add one div with the class name container. Within this container, we'll add one title in h1 tag. So this is the title generate a random password. Before this random password we will add a line break, so let's add br. And after that we'll add another div with the class name display. And in this display there will be one input field and there will be one image. So first we'll add the input, and input type will be text, and let's add the ID, so the ID is password. And after that we will add the placeholder. In this placeholder we will add password. And after this input field, we will add one icon, so we'll add the img tag, src, and the file part. Write the folder name images / the file name is copy.png. After writing this, let's open the HTML file with any web browser. So you can see the suggestion generate a random password, then input field and one copy icon. Let me close this browser and open it with the Visual Studio extension called Live Server, so it will refresh the web page automatically whenever we will add any changes in the code file, so you can see the same page again. Next, we have to add the CSS, so let's come back within the CSS file. Let's add the body tag. So for the complete web page, we have to change the background color. In this background we'll add this color code. Then we will change the color, that will be text color, so it is white. After that, we have the class name called container. So write this class name, and, for this container, let's add the margin and width will be 90%. And let's add the maximum width. After adding this, let me come back to the website. You can see the background color has been changed, and you can see the different color for this text, which is white, and we have some space here because we have added the margin of 12%. Next we will design the input box, and we have added the class name here display. So let's add this class name here, display. And for this display we will add the width. Width will be 100% margin from the top to add some space from the top. And we'll add a space at the bottom also. So margin bottom, the background will be white. And the color will be 333. Display flex and align item center. So the icon and the input field will be side by side. Then we will add justify content space between. Let's add the space inside this box, so we'll add the padding of 26 pixel and 20 pixel. Then we will add the border radius so that the corners will be round, so we have added the border radius of 5 pixel. After adding this, you can see the changes in this display box where we have the input field and this copy icon. The copy icon is very large right now. Let me add the CSS for this text also, which is the title text. So we have to change the font and color, so let's come back and we have added this text in H1, so let's add a container, H1. We will add the font weight is 500. Then font size is 45. And we have to change the color of this text, which is random password. So to apply the CSS on this particular text, we have to add a span tag here. So let me add span. Next we'll add the CSS, so here again we will add container H1, then span. Here we have to add the color. Then we will add the border at the bottom, that will be one bottom line of 4 pixels solid, and this color, padding at the bottom. Now this text is looking good. Generate a random password. Next, we'll add the CSS for the icon. So let's come back here to add .display in img, which will be very small, 30 pixel and cursor pointer. Size for this copy icon is perfect. Next we will add the CSS for this input field. So let's come back again, we will add display and input. Border it will be 0. Then we will add outline 0 and font size will be 24 pixels. After adding this complete display box is looking good. Next we have to create one button also. So let's come back, and after this div, which is displayed here, we'll add one button, and the button text is generate password. You can see this button here, and with this % we will add one icon also. So before the text, we will add img tag. Write the file part, images/generate.png. And now you can see there is one icon also in this button. Next we will add the CSS, so let's come back here in this CSS file. Here we will add .container button img. For this icon, which will be 28 pixels and margin from the right side. And after that we'll add container button. Here we'll add border 0. Then outline and background, add the color. The color will be white for this button text, and let's change the font size and font weight. Display will be flex and the line item center. Justify content center, then we will add the padding of the 16 pixel from top and bottom and 26 pixels from left and right side. Border radius will be 5 pixel and cursor pointer. After adding the CSS for the button, let's come back. You can see this generate password button is also looking very nice. Next we have to add the JavaScript that will generate a random password every time when we click on this generate password button. So let's come back and come to the HTML file. Just above this closing body tag we will add a script open and closing tag. And here let's add one const, password box equal to document.getElement by ID. And in this ID, we'll add the password, which is here. In this input field we have added the ID password, so write this password here. So we have added the const, name, password box. After that, let's add the const length equal to 12. you can add your own value here. If you want the password length 8, you can add 8, if you want the password length of 16 you can add 16 like that. After that we have to add the different characters that is allowed in the password, so here we'll add const, uppercase equal to, and in this uppercase we will add all the alphabets in uppercase. Let's duplicate it and here we'll add lowercase, and add all the alphabets in lowercase. Then we have to add the numbers in the password. So we'll add the const number equal to, it can be 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 9. We can also add the special symbols. So we will add const symbols, equal to I have added these are special symbols that can be used in the password. Next we have to create one function that will generate the random password, so we will add function create password. Let me write the JavaScript here. Then I will explain you each line. Here I have added let password. So we have added one variable here called password that is empty. Then we are adding this value in this password, so here it is generating random number from this uppercase length. This is the uppercase characters and the length is 26. Here, it will generate any random number from 0 to 25. And according to that index number, it will add any random value in this password. Again it will add the random value from this lowercase, this third line will add any random number from this number, and this last line will add any random special character in this password. So first it will add uppercase, lowercase and numbers and special characters, but right now we have added only 4 characters in the password, but we need 12 characters in the password, so here we'll add one more thing. Here I'm written while length is greater than password length. It means when this 12 is greater than the length of this generated password, then we'll add some other characters here. So then we will add any random character, it can be uppercase, lowercase, number or symbol, anything. So here we will add one more const, write the name alcars, equal to, just add this uppercase, lowercase, number and symbol. So this is the all characters. Again, copy this one and paste it here. Here we will add this one, alcars. So it will continue to add one random character unless the password length is 12, and once the password length is 12 now we can display that password in our input box. So here we'll add password box.value equal to password, that's it, so it will display that password in the input box. After adding this, let's come here and copy this function, create password, and now we have to execute this function. So come to the estimate part. And here we have the button, so in this button we will add on click, equal to, this function create password, so whenever you click on the button, it will execute this function and it will generate a new random password, and that password will contain the uppercase, lowercase, number and symbol, and the password length will be 12 because here I have added 12. So let's check this one. Here if I click on this button, you can see a new random password. Let's click again. Again you can see random password. So every time we click on this button, the password is changing, but right now if I click on this copy button, it is not working. So we need to add the copy function for this password. Now let's come back here just above this closing the script, let's add one more content and write the name, copy password, and in this one we'll add password box.select. Then in the next line, document.exe command, copy. That's it. So it will select that password, then it will copy, Next we have to execute this function, so let's copy this one and add it here on this icon. So in this img tag, we will add on click, copy password, so when we will click on this icon it will copy that password. So let's come back. Click on this generate password. We have the new password here. Let's click on this copy icon and try to paste it anywhere else. I will open this note, you can see this password. We can paste it here. Let's create another password, here it is, with the uppercase lowercase number and a special character and the password length is 12. Let's click on this copy button and come to the note. We can paste it here. So you can see this random password generator is working fine. We can generate the strong random password and we can copy this. I hope this video will be helpful for you. If you have any question you can ask me in the comments section. Please like and share this video and also subscribe my channels, Maxis Dev. Thank you so much for watching the video to the end. See you in the next one.